What's going on, everyone? Comic Goon here today. So today I wanted to do a quick haul. So recently I've been collecting a ton of retro like NES games and stuff, and I also picked up one of those systems that I believe they call it the Classic. It plays like NES games and things like that from the cart, and just reliving a lot of my childhood through these, and just find them enjoyable. On this channel, we're starting to focus a lot more on the forms of collecting. Of course, our heart and soul, we love comics, but there's also other things that we enjoy collecting out in the world. Be it statues, Pokemon cards, video games, all that stuff. We want to do that and kind of bring it to you. Just a little of everything. My dog's drinking water. She's so thirsty. You might hear her. Oh yeah. So first, I picked up some loose games, some games that I just wanted to play, just right out the cart. So the first one I picked up was Mario Brothers 3. This one's just a classic, one of my favorite Mario games. I remember playing as a kid and realizing that they actually had warp whistles you could use to kind of get to the end of the game if you did it right. So this one, again, like most of these are going to definitely be played. I haven't gotten into the grading aspect of it, but I know a lot of people in the club do it. A lot of people on IG have been doing it. It's really interesting and fascinating. So I might do it with some of these games, but I definitely want to try some of them out and play them as well. Another one was a childhood favorite of mine. It's the Bionic Commando. They did release another version of this one. It was like rearmed. It's a fun game. I know a lot of people probably didn't play it because of the somewhat crazy difficulty on some of these games. Sorry, I'll try to focus on there. Some of the difficulty. Some of these games. It is a Capcom game, so it does tend to increase the difficulty a little bit. The last one's a beater, but it's also one of my favorite games as a kid. This one is Mega Man 2. Yes, it's a little rough around the edges, but again, I got this so I could play. Eventually, I want to get one, complete in the box down the line. All right, so now let's get to box games. So this next game I played a lot as a kid with my cousin. Actually, it was the cause of many arguments and many fights in our home. This is RBI baseball. Just to me, one of the more interesting baseball games Nintendo made. They did redo this as well. I think some came out for like iPhones. They also did some for console as well. It's a black cart, tension cart. I mean, let me flip it. There you go. So there you go. Box is a bit beat, but for the price, I don't mind, and it's complete as well. Next game I also played a lot at home when I was a kid with my cousin, with kids in the neighborhood or whatever. Bo Jackson is a beast in this game. This is Tecmo Bowl. Again, classic old football game here. And this one I picked up for a few bucks. Nothing too crazy. Again, complete in the box. Next one is it's one of the ones I had a lot of fun with as a kid. This is Dr. Mario. Yeah, complete in box. Loved this game as a kid. Also played a lot of Tetris as a kid. I really enjoyed that. This one I picked up at a toy show. Again, another classic game. I played this a lot as a kid. I didn't totally understand it, so it was very annoying. This one is A Boy and His Blob. This game to me was probably one of the most difficult ones because I didn't truly understand Hold on, let's see if I could focus in. Well, it's not focusing in, of course. But yeah, Boy and His Blob. This one again, I picked it up for a few bucks at the toy show, and just a classic game. You feed this blob jelly beans, and it turns into different things. You feed him one jelly bean, he turns into a blowtorch. Another one, he turns into a trampoline or a ladder, and you use them to just navigate. You navigate the boy. The boy can't jump, so you use that to navigate and try to get him back to his home world. This next one, I never played as a kid, but I'm such a huge fan of the character in anime. This is Top Secret Episode Golgo 13. Duke Togo is another Vic Tokai game. I love the anime for this. The manga is really good. If you don't know anything about Golgo 13, I recommend checking it out. He's probably like the world's greatest assassin, hitman. Just badass. It's definitely not for kids per se, but again, it's really, really fun anime. From what I heard, it's a really fun game. I haven't played it yet, but I definitely will. The next one I picked up was Operation Wolf. This one I picked up for a few bucks. Again, another game I played as a kid. Really enjoyed. Paid a couple of bucks for this one. Again. So this next game, this was the first game I got with my Nintendo as a kid. And I used to play this with my cousins all the time. This one is Double Dragon. Again, it's complete, somewhere on the box, but it is complete. I love this game. I played it so much, and I had to pick it up because I loved it so much. It was such a fun game to play. Next one, I played it on an emulator. And if you haven't even heard of it, I suggest you pick it up and you play it however you can. This one is Star Tropics. Picked this one today. It's great. I love this game. I never had it in a cart, but I do now. They do have another one. It's Zoda's Revenge. It's part 2 to this. That one's not amazing, but this one I really enjoyed as a kid. Definitely pick this up to play. I believe this one is an original black box game. You correct me if I'm wrong in the title. This is Kung Fu. Yeah, this one is another game too for the NES that I played a lot as a kid and just really enjoyed. It was it was a couple of bucks, and I said let me jump on it, complete in box. This game I've never played before. I played the original, Ikari Warriors. This one is Ikari 3 The Rescue. Again, another game I never got to play, but I did like Ikari Warriors. I know a lot of people didn't, but I did, so I picked this one up out in the wild. All right. So, 2 more. This game I'm trying to collect 1, 2, and 3 of for the NES. I did play these games a lot as a kid. It's very difficult. This one is Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. I picked this one up at Pandora's Box, complete in box as well. And this one I may send out to get graded. I'm gonna hit up Stampede Sam and see if it's worth it. I know he sent a couple of games out there. They look really nice, but I definitely want to play this before I do send it out. The great thing is, like, there's so many, we have an NES Classic, Super Nintendo Classic, so you don't have to go out your way to, play all these games now, whatever, from the cart. I still like it. I think it's just nostalgia for me. So this game here was the first game to really get me into RPGs. It's a classic. The story behind it is amazing. If you guys haven't ever heard about it, you should. This game was the one that started off for me. This is Final Fantasy. This is complete in box. It has everything. This is a thick one. It has everything. The maps. It has the pamphlets, the handbook, dungeon maps, monster chart. I mean, everything. Final Fantasy. I believe this game, the creator of this game, was trying to he was making games, but it wasn't going as well. So he made a game and called it Final Fantasy, thinking that this would be his last game. That's why it's called Final Fantasy. Fast forward, we're already coming out with a new Final Fantasy next year for the PS5. And I'm pretty excited about it. So, yeah, that's my haul so far. A couple of goodies. I'm still gonna, my favorite thing is just looking for these out in the wild, not so much on eBay or whatever. But I do like to go out, and I do like to hunt for these and hopefully get them for a good price. I do buy loose games just because I do want to play them as well. But yeah, so these are my hauls. This is my haul for the last probably week or two. And yeah, the hunt continues. I just want to give a shout out to Nemesis Prime from 3 Men's in the Basement. He sent me a ton of Goon books that I didn't have, surprised me with it. Just want to say thank you so much, brother. I really, really appreciate that. I hope all of us could link together soon and hang out. But yeah, with that said, guys, we're still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're giving away a ton of stuff, and we hope that you continue to watch our videos. You continue to subscribe to our channel. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. Continue to like and comment on videos. Let me know what's one of your favorite games that you play or you're looking to get. And I'll have another video of a retro video game store we went to today. That'll come out later this week. And it was a great store where I actually picked up Star Tropics from today. But yeah, with that said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll check you out next time. Peace.